Good morning. It is currently 8 o'clock. It's a little bit chilly, but not like yesterday. I would say maybe like 8 degrees already. So I woke up at 7. I got ready. I left at 7:30, but I stopped for the breakfast already. So yeah, now I can just keep walking. Today and tomorrow it is going to be a bed race. So even though I have only 20 kilometers today, I still try to walk it fast, trying to avoid the heat and also trying to get a bed from the places where I want to stay. One place was full. I already sent them a message, and the other place was like, I was like, can I book a bed? And they were like, well, if you already have a booking. So I don't really know what that means. So yeah, it is what it is. The German ladies, they had left before I woke up. So, or I think that's the reason why I woke up, because they got up. But yeah, they are gone already, but I'm pretty sure I will catch them at some point. So last night I was going to get some dinner on a restaurant across the road, but of course it was closed. So I saw this Italian guy walking off the albergue where we were both staying. So I just went like, are you going to get dinner? And he said yes, and I was like, can I get dinner with you? So we went to get chips and burgers, and there's loads of chips, and I even offered to like that he can have some of mine, but he didn't. He was too busy, which means he was too full. And yeah, I ate them all, and it was absolutely no problem. Like in here, you just want to eat anything you can. So I had my third coffee on this trip, and while I was having it, I was kind of looking the villages and distances and blah blah blah. So instead of walking 21 kilometers today, I might end up walking 33 if they reply me from the albergue by the time I get to Arsua, which would leave like 27 kilometers for me for tomorrow to get to Santiago, which means that I would get to Santiago a day before. So I need to find a place to stay in Santiago, and I probably have to say goodbye for the free lunch, but I think I'm okay with that. So this is literally the reason why you shouldn't be planning anything like more than 2 to 5 days ahead, because sometimes you just feel like you want to go a little bit further, sometimes you feel like you don't, sometimes yeah, it's hard to say. But like for example, before Bilbao I needed to do like 2 under 20 kilometer days in order to be in Bilbao on a Good Friday. That was just because of Easter. But after that I had really good distances. But like now, knowing what I can do and what I'm able to do, I can do longer days, and I feel good, I feel strong. Yeah, so basically I can't change the booking in A Coruña, so that's a fact. So I would be staying 2 nights in Santiago, 1 night in Ferrol. And yesterday I was kind of thinking about the whole Moxes loop. I will ask in Santiago in a pilgrim's office that if I can actually get a Compostela by walking from Moxes to Finisterre to Santiago, then I'll do that, and I will have more days to wiggle around. But then, if not, or kind of I have more rest days. If not, then I'll walk the whole loop. But like, if it's possible, I won't walk from Hospital de Bruma to Santiago, which is 40 kilometers. I will shorten it to 20 and 20 days, and I'll just change the date for my hostel in Santiago and bus up to Moxes, walk from Moxes to Lires, then maybe have 2 nights in Finisterre. That's a really nice town. And yeah, don't make any plans because you can't count on your body. So I got my first touch with the Saria people, or what I would call plastic pilgrims or part-time pilgrims. I know they're doing their best, but here they are walking with their 5 to 10 liter backpack, taxing their like bigger backpack to the next place where I'm staying overnight, and just singing and enjoying and having all the fun. But I suppose because so many people stopped in or are staying in Arsua, I should have the road just for myself. And for the rest of the afternoon, I still have like 13 kilometers to where I'm going, but if it means less people, great. So I just stopped at the 35 kilometer cafe and got a Coke from there, got my water refilled and some mixed nuts, and I still don't know where I'm going to stay. I have 2 potential places to stay. One of them is closed for another hour, and the other one don't answer the phone. So I'll walk to the first one. If it's full, I'll walk to the second one. If it's full or closed, I suppose I just keep walking. If I have to walk all the way to Pedrouzo today, then I'll definitely wake up at 3:30 tomorrow morning and start walking to Santiago at 4, and hopefully be the first 10. Yeah. So it is 2 o'clock. I have walked 30 kilometers. So if I just keep pushing it to Pedrouzo with the speed I have at the moment, and with the coverage of trees that I have, and I'm still wearing long sleeve top, I might as well, like, I'll be in Pedrouzo at 4. Will I get enough rest if I be there at 4? And if I wake up at 3:30, I'll get like 11.5 hours rest. Will my feet carry me as fast tomorrow morning as they have been today? Don't know. I still should like shower and eat when I get there. Definitely not going to wash my clothes. Yeah, because I have 2 places that I've been like bombing. I don't know if bombing is the right word, but like I've been ringing them, sending them text messages and no answers. Then I have a 3rd place after these 2, but then again the 3rd place, it's so close to Pedrouzo, so it's kind of like, fuck it, I might as well do 3 40-kilometer days. I have my tiger balm, so I can just cover my legs with that when I get there. I know a place where to get food when I get there. I know that in Pedrouzo there's going to be a shop, so It's time to make some decisions. It's hard, but I think I might just walk to Pedrouzo. Like, by the time I get there, everyone would have had their showers. I may not be able to stay in a municipal, but 15 euro for a place is not bad either. Yeah, I know that there's a good job. I know that it'll be only 20 kilometers tomorrow. Then I can book my... I was actually looking for the rooms already. I could actually have my own room for tomorrow night for 32 euros. So the whole tomorrow I could go to the pilgrim mass, and the rest of the day I can just die on my bed, and then on Tuesday I can do some shopping, change myself to the hostel, because I know that they can take my backpack after I need to check out from tomorrow's place. So maybe that is the plan. Maybe that has been the plan the whole time, even though I didn't know about it. That would only mean that I have walked the Norte in 31 days and the Frances in 32. All the shoes that were left behind. So I chose to go straight to Pedrouzo. So when I get there, I'll have a shower. I will cover myself with Tiger Balm. I'll get dinner, and after dinner I'll knock myself out with melatonin, magnesium and ibuprofen. So I'm ready at 3:30 to wake up, ready to leave at 4, and that's about it. So I have had my Coke break. I wet my buff, and I have 4 kilometers left. I cut some corners and just walking on the road. Like last year, I remember I just went like, oh, I ain't doing that corner, so I'll just walk this on here on the road. But that's grand. Yeah, I have no idea what time it is. It is probably like 3:30, closer to 4, but it's okay. I'll get a shower, I'll get dinner, I'll go to sleep, I'll wake up, I'll get to Santiago. Everything will be over for 2.5 days. All good. Absolutely funniest thing just happened to me. I walked past a girl who was having siesta in the shelter, and I was walking past her and she was like, "Is that Kumo?" And I was like, "Sorry?" And she was like, "Is that customer here, Kumo?" And I was like, "Yeah." "Oh my god, you're the first person in 400 to 500 miles who has the same backpack." I was like, "Well, that's great. Thank you." No, it is 4 o'clock now. I've been walking 40 kilometers in 8 hours. Well, if we don't count that half an hour that I spent on breakfast across the road of the albergue. But like after that, I have had 2 breaks where I had Coke, and that's it. So I'll be walking super fast. I'm wondering, I will be definitely burned today, and I might be getting a blister on my left heel where I've never had it, but I have blister plasters so I can treat it, and the rest of the night I'll just rest. 41.2 kilometers now. I'm nearly there. I'm trying to get to the albergue from last year first. If it's full, then I need to find something else. But it's just the whole, like, after Arsua, it has been just like a memory lane from last year. Like, you just go like, oh, after this cafe I broke my umbrella, oh, here we kept the rain. Oh, we stopped here, and then Trick showed up with like Owen, and then we kept going. And then like when I was here, he told me to pick the albergue because I was here first. It's just like so many memories. So I'm staying in the same place as last year, and I even got my own bed instead of having a bunk bed. The only thing is that I went to the shop to get food for our breakfast for the morning, but it is closed and all the shops are closed. So I suppose I have to eat what I have. So luckily